Okay, I'd like to welcome everybody to the Town of Lewiston Reorganization Meeting and Work Session for January 10th. I ask everybody to please turn off their cell phones and assistive listening devices are available for the hearing impaired. I'll ask everybody to please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And before we move on with our reorganization meeting, we're going to have a quick little ceremony where Rob Morial and myself are going to be sworn in. John Jacoby.
Steve, can you unmute?
Oh, yeah, hold on. There. Sorry about that. So before we start our meeting, our reorganization meeting, we're going to have a quick ceremony for Rob Morial and myself getting sworn in. John Jacoby's via Zoom. He already got sworn in on Saturday, so bear with us for a minute. He can. Here, or I'll do it for Rob. Raise your right hand. Come on, raise your right hand.
There you go. And just please repeat after me. I, Rob Morial,
I, Rob Morial,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will uphold
that I will uphold
the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will well and faithfully discharge
that I will well and faithfully discharge
the duties of Town of Lewiston Councilman
the duties of Town of Lewiston Councilman
in and for the Town of Lewiston
in and for the Town of Lewiston
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Please come over here.
Please repeat after me. Mr. Supervisor, I, Steve Broderick,
I, Steve Broderick,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States,
that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will well and faithfully discharge
and I will well and faithfully discharge
the duties of Town of Lewiston Supervisor
the duties of Town of Lewiston Supervisor
and for the Town of Lewiston
and for the Town of Lewiston
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's better to be sworn in than sworn in.
Yeah. Doesn't matter at this point. Okay, thanks for bearing with us on that. Okay. I'll ask for right now, I'll ask for a moment of silent reflection, please. Thank you very much. Pardon? So now moving on to the reorganization meeting. Please bear with me. This is a tedious process. I've personally been out of the office for the last week and a half with COVID. Same thing for my partner, Rob Morial. So a lot of this has not been worked on through the week, so be patient with us, please. So with the adoption of our 2022 regular meeting work session audit schedule, I'd ask for a motion to approve the schedule as printed.
One amendment.
Yep, go ahead.
Since John asked me to do tonight's meeting January 10th, he's going to do April 11th for me. And on December 29th, it's regular town board meeting and final audit,
On which day?
29th December.
Okay. And final audit.
Move for approval as amended.
Second.
A motion is second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. The 2022 boards commission meeting schedules. So we already have the town board work sessions, town board meetings, we have voucher due dates. So I'd ask for the town board work sessions and town board meetings as printed.
I'll make that motion.
So, second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. We have our 2022 proposed holiday schedule. We've already taken December 31st for New Year's Day of 2021, and the rest as printed.
Okay, and now, please add Indigenous Peoples' Day on October 10th. And I do not understand, on mine it says May 30th or 31st,
Memorial Day.
2 days, I don't know.
No, it's either or.
Oh, it's Monday, the 30th,
Yes.
okay. And the New Year's one is December 31st?
It was already taken for 2021, not next year, this past year.
Right. What would, you want to do next year's already, or?
No.
Okay.
We don't have an issue with next year.
Move for approval as amended.
Second?
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? And let me just state for the record that Councilman Myers and Councilman Jacoby are attending via Zoom, and they're on the Zoom meeting right now. The 2022 IRS mileage rate of 58.5 cents, which is an increase of 2.5 cents.
Move for approval as printed.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? We have the 2022 copy assessor map fees as presented.
Move for approval as printed.
Second.
The copy fees and police fees.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? We have our 2022 fee rates, resolution 2020-10 as presented.
Move for approval as presented.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We have our 2022 cell phone stipend is listed, $25 a month for code enforcement, deputy building inspector, 2 fire inspectors, fire prevention chairman, $30 a month for the following positions, assessor and town clerk, and $80 a month for the building inspector and the supervisor.
So move as read.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? We have the 2022 credit card acceptance departments, building department, court, recreation department, tax collector, town clerk, and water department.
Move for approval as read.
Second?
A motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. The 2022 dishonored check fee, Donna, what is that?
I'll check.
It's, yeah, for, to
Yeah, but
allow us out.
where, I don't have a, how much was it?
My office doesn't do it. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I know we raised it.
Same as last year, so we can do that.
Yeah, there's no change to the, to the dishonored check fee, so it'll be the same as the 2021 dishonored check fee.
So move.
Second?
With a motion, a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Our official town newspaper, motion for the Niagara Gazette.
I say it every year, Niagara Gazette and the Sentinel
Yeah, is there a secondary?
as the secondary for all display ads.
Yes.
Move for approval.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay. Official town depositories,
Same as last
same
year.
as last year.
Move for approval.
Second?
Motion second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Our procurement policy is printed.
Move for approval as printed, and thank you for the large print one that I can post.
Second?
With motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Our town of Lewiston investment policy, which is the same as 2021.
Move for approval as past year.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? And the town of Lewiston, Robert's Rules of Order, we'll follow as always.
Move for approval as printed.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? And the 2022 Association of Towns, we got an email today that it's been canceled in New York City, but it's gonna be held virtually. And we need to, select the town delegate and the alternate.
You don't want to do it?
Yes.
Move for approval as Steve Broderick and as the delegate, myself as the alternate.
Second.
We have a motion, a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Opposed? Go ahead.
I was wondering if Jason or John wanted to be the,
Well, they can participate.
that's the second question. Will they be able to?
Yeah, they could, you gentlemen, you could participate online if you want, now that it's virtual, so we can all.
Can we sign up for individual sessions?
No, what I'll do is I'll give you the schedule and you just log in.
Okay, thank you. Sounds good.
Yeah, they'll send me a schedule in a couple of weeks. Okay, also, I would like to adopt the 2022 salary schedule as presented.
Second.
We have a motion, a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay, now we have the following, now this is where it gets a little more tedious, so bear with me. We have the following appointments and confirmations. In the Assessors Department, I make a motion to appoint the Assessor Linda Johnson.
Is that the motion? Second.
Motion is second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And is her real property appraisal tech Jamie O'Shea.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Our town attorney, Al Bax.
Second.
Make sure we have those.
Yep, we have
He's the town attorney.
town attorney, yeah, Al Bax. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And our attorney for the town, again, will be Seaman Norris, and I need the motion for Seaman Norris and for myself to sign the contract.
So move.
We have a motion.
Second.
Motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay. Building Department, our building inspector, secret compliance officer, Tim Masters, I'll make the motion.
Second.
Man, everybody wanted a second that one,
We'll
Tim.
let John.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Building Department, also the deputy building inspector, Ed Zimmerman.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Clerk typist, Sandy Van Uden.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Code Enforcement Officer, Stormwater Manager, Chris McAuliffe.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Engineering Services, GHD.
Move for approval and direct the supervisor to sign the agreement.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Our fire inspectors, Pat Martin and Don Constantino.
Are you making a motion?
Yeah, I'll make that motion.
Second.
I'll second that.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And for the inspectors, their typist, Cheryl Horn. I'll make that motion.
That also includes the environmental secretary.
Yeah.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion, a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? And our fire prevention chair is Les Myers, so I'll make that motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Highway Department, Deputy Highway Superintendent Brian Chrisman, that's per Dave Train, and I'll make that motion.
Is that one that we confer?
We can make the motion. That's prefer, but let's make the motion just to be on the safe side, run through this. So I'll make the motion.
John?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay. Our town historian, Marjorie Maggard.
John?
I make that motion.
Okay, we have a motion, a second, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Our justice confirmations, the clerks Maria Sicarella and Mary G.
Move for acknowledgement and confirmation.
Acknowledgement and confirmation. Town prosecutor, I'll make the motion.
Do we want to vote on it or just leave it? The justice.
Yeah, because it's their appointments, right? Yeah. For town prosecutor, I'll make the motion for George Adamson.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And typist Patty Yakis.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Motion carried. Our park superintendent will be the same setup as we had in 2021 with Dave Train overseeing the Parks Department. I'll make that motion.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Our police chief, Frank Previtt, I'll make the motion for Chief Previtt as our chief of police.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Our account clerk, Caitlin Allen.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Our recreation director, we are in the process of hiring a new recreation director. We have approximately 20 resumes, and we're gonna start interviewing next week, so there'll be no appointment there, but we will do the clerk for the recreation department, Nicole Short.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Register records access officer, Donna Garfinkel, I'll make that motion.
Second.
We have a motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Senior Services Director, Melinda Olick.
Second.
We have a motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Our Sanborn Senior Leader, part-time will be Susan Letourneau. I'll make that motion.
Second.
We have a motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Supervisor's confirmation, my deputy supervisor will be Bill Conrad. I don't think we have to make a motion for that or do anything for that. Confidential secretary, Amy Smith. My finance director, Jackie Agnello. And our junior accountant, part-time, John Walker. I don't think we need a motion for any of that, do we?
Just confer
Confirm,
or acknowledge either word.
acknowledge, okay.
So move.
Our town grants consultant, Connie Meyer, I'll make that motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Our town auditor, again, Drescher and Malecki, I'll make that motion.
Second.
Is that a multi-year contract?
Yeah, we have, yeah.
So I have the director supervisor to sign same contract?
A motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed?
Just before we turn the page.
Yep.
We did not vote on the confirmations, but that's, service aids, we did not do that.
No, we don't have to. I'm skipping the ones that we don't have to do.
Because they're part-time?
No, we're just not gonna need that.
Okay.
Town clerk's appointments confirmations. First deputy town clerk, deputy registrar Carol Schroeder. That's an acknowledgement, confirmation. Our deputy town clerk, sub-registrar Linda Krebs. Our deputy town clerk Tamara Burns, and our laborer John Aquino. And we just confirm those, right? Yep. Okay, our water foreman Dan Zano. I'll make the motion.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 And good news, Dan Zane will be back to work February 1st.
Good.
Excellent.
Yes. Our chief operator at the wastewater treatment plant, Jeff Ritter, I'll make that motion.
Second.
Motion is second, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? And clerk typist Cheryl Militia.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Motion carries. We already did the pay schedules. Okay, the appointment of the board liaisons. So all the liaisons, all the board members are the same as last year, so all the liaisons will remain the same. So I'll make a motion to continue the board liaisons as presented.
Second.
All in
That's basically, I believe it's just your appointments, isn't it?
Well, no, liaisons would like, Rob Morial's on it.
But I think we had to vote.
Yeah. We have a motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? We have our minority business officer, Donna Garfinkel, I'll make that motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Our women's business officer, Donna Garfinkel, I'll make that motion.
Second.
Motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Our electrical inspectors will be Atlantic Inland again.
Move for approval and to direct supervisor to sign said agreement.
I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Our town and village police liaison, I am for the town, so I ask for a motion to continue with myself as,
So moved.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed?
Discussion.
Yes.
Am I included on that one?
No, that's the liaison to the police department with the village.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just the mayor, myself, and the chief of police.
Great.
Yeah. Bingo inspector, we had no bingo in 2020, 2021, and I don't believe in 2022, so at this time we'll make no appointment of a bingo inspector. In the records appeals officer, I ask for a motion to continue as myself the supervisor.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Now bear with me on this one as well. This is the boards and commissions. This is the one that always gets a little sticky. So, the cable commission. It's a yearly appointment. I would ask to appoint James Abendanza, Anthony DePasquale, Carl Frankovich, Carl Hoffman, John Sharp, and Jason Myers will be the liaison.
So moved.
Second.
Motion is second, all in favor?
Aye.
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 The Environmental Commission. We have 3 that expired this year, and they all wish to continue. That will be, hold on one second. It will be Brock Davy, Victoria Polka, and James Allen. So I'd ask a motion to appoint those 3 to the board.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? And then, Bill Guide and Rob Morrell are the liaisons to that. Our Board of Ethics, it's a yearly appointment. I'll make the motion for Robert DeFrancisco, Linda Johnson, Suzanne Pardee, James Rossetti, and Ron Winkley, and the ex officio will be Bill Dax.
Second.
Motion is second, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Okay. Historic preservation. Oh, let's see here. I told Don it was okay to put him on the back, maybe that was a mistake. Trying to save the town some money. Here it is. Okay. The Historic Preservation Commission, Harry W. Wright will be reappointed as chairman. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So that'd be Harry Wright. I'll make that motion.
John.
I'll second that.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carried. Our Library Board of Trustees, we had 1 that expired, and I believe it was ours for the town of Lewiston. So just to cover it, I'll make the motion that we appoint Matthew Feldman to our town of Lewiston Public Library Board of Trustees.
Second.
I will second that.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? And our Lighting Advisory Board, it's a yearly appointment. It'll be, I'll read off the names: John Barber, Suzanne Pardee, Bruce Gonka, Mary Price, Daniel Vitch, and our town board liaison is Jason Myers, and our ex officio is Brian Christmas. Make that motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Our Modern CAC, we have no appointments made from 2018, 2021, and nothing will change at this time. If we do change anything, Rob Morey will be our liaison to that. Our Parks and Recreation Advisory Committee, we have only 1 expiring. I'd like to reappoint Carl Frankovich to the Parks and Recreation Advisory Committee.
Second.
Second.
We have a motion second. All in favor?
Aye.
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 And Town Board Liaison will be Bill Guyven. Personnel Committee, our Town Lewiston Personnel Committee will be Donna Garfinkel as the Town Clerk, Amy Smith is our Employee Representative, Al Bax is our Attorney, and our Town Board Liaison will be William Guyven. I'll make that motion.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Our Planning Board, we have Bill Tazak, his term expires, he wishes to continue. So I'd ask for a motion to name Bill Tazak onto the Planning Board.
So move.
Motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? And we have an opening that needs to be filled, and that would be, I'll make the motion that Bill Conrad, who has expressed interest in getting back on the Planning Board, is put back on the Planning Board.
Second.
Second.
Motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
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 I missed it.
Done with that one. The signage committee will be the same individuals: Frank Previtt, our police chief; Dave Train, our highway superintendent; Gary Wasco, Christopher Winstow, and Jason Myers is the town board liaison. I'll make that motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? You know what, John? I apologize. So going back to the Town Lewiston Town Village Police Liaison, it is myself and John Jacoby along with Ann Welch, Village Mayor. So I'll ask for that appointment again.
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Motion carried. Sorry, John.
No, thanks for catching that, Steve.
Yeah, well, you caught it. I just caught it after I told you no. Let's see here with Town Board, I don't think we need to make any motions there. The Town Lewiston Town Hall Renovations Board, we haven't, I don't think we've met in a few
Well, we
years.
need to.
Pardon?
We need to.
Yeah, we do. So, I'll make a motion that it'll be Bill Conrad, my deputy supervisor, Donna Garfinkel, our town clerk, Bill Guyven, our town board member, Bob Lannon, our town engineer, Pat Martin, our fire inspector, and Tim Masters, our building inspector. Make that motion.
Second.
All in favor, we have a motion, a second, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? In our zoning board of appeals, we have a vacancy, a term expiring, and we also had Anita Muzzy resign as an alternate. At this time, we don't have anybody else to put on, I do not believe, so I would ask for anybody interested in getting on our zoning board. There's no application for zoning, was there, Don?
I don't think so.
No? Okay,
Yep.
and moving back
Is there one?
to,
Hold on, hold on.
oh, he did. What do you want to hold up on that?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna hold on. Okay. Going back to the Environmental Commission, the town board appoints the chairperson and the vice chairperson. We'll continue with Gerald Wolfgang and Brock.
No, Jim Allen.
Jim Allen as the vice chairman. I'll make that motion.
Second.
The motion second, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay, and that is all for the reorganization. Let me double check, I'm gonna go through my paperwork here. Yes. So with that, we'll end the reorganization meeting and we'll move into our town board work session.
We need to motion to close that part off and
I don't think so. I don't think we need a motion for that. Does anybody need to make any amendments to the agenda?
Yes, I have two items, both recreation and town hall and the senior center.
Recreation. and senior center.
I have a letter I'm gonna read from our Town of Lewiston Water Foreman, Dan Zano.
Okay.
We have these letters from Dave Train.
Okay.
That's, you know,
Okay, he feels good at the department heads.
move for approval as amended.
Second.
A motion, a second, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carried. Approval of the minutes, do we have any minutes to approve? No, we do not. Abstract of claims, Councilman Guyman.
I move to approve the regular abstract of claims number 21-03499 to 21-03564 for 2021, and number 22-00001 to 22-00018, 2022. Recommended payment in the amount of $186,947.03 for 2021. $169,920.13 for 2022. A total of $356,867.16 total, and there was no post-audit. Move for approval as
Present. Second.
We have a motion, a second, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carried. Nothing under old business, new business, on-premises liquor license application.
Received and filed.
We have two, I believe.
Yeah, actually, Steve, you were right earlier, they're the same.
Oh, okay, so we just one?
Just the one, yeah.
Okay, so which one is it?
The Gallagher Center on
Yeah.
the second floor.
Okay,
University.
so we have the dear sir, madam, please be advised that this firm represents the above referenced entities and their alcoholic beverage regulatory concerns. Please be further advised that our client will be filing an on-premises liquor license application with the New York State Liquor Authority for its above referenced premises, and that'll be Niagara University Gallagher Center, second floor. And that's just, we just put on
Just say
notice.
received and filed unless we have an objection.
Okay. Department head statements, I'll start with Dave Train.
All right, I just want to thank the board that I hired Randy Nicole Jones to start January 21st in place of Donna, or Darlene.
What date? I'm sorry. Oh,
January
21st, okay.
And when's Darlene's retirement date?
January 29th,
So she's gonna have 8 days to try and get to know the job.
7 days.
7 days?
29th Saturday.
Okay, well, we can make
Darlene's
Darlene
coming
work.
in and work with a cleaning company.
Okay. Okay,
All right.
so noted.
That's it.
Steve, I didn't hear what that was.
Okay, I'll read it. So this is from Dave Train. Please be advised of my appointment of Randy Nicole Jones for the Town of Lewiston Highway Clerk for the year 2022, starting January 21st, 2021. And it's, we're just confirming his appointment. So Darlene Norwich is retiring on January 29th, and this is her replacement.
Okay, thank you.
How about
Okay.
Brian? You doing Brian or no?
What's that?
Yeah.
You doing Brian next?
You already did.
Already did, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and,
We're all set.
That's it? Okay, thanks, Dave. I know Dave has to get out with the weather and everything.
Good luck with the tent.
So we'll move over to Donna Garfinkel. Do you have anything? Chief Previtt, anything?
I'm on the agenda.
You on the agenda? Tim, do you have anything?
Yes, another retirement, so as you know, Sandy in our office will be retiring in August. And we interviewed for her position, it is an Niagara County Civil Service position. So we interviewed, we also offered an interview to Patty Yakis on the court side. And what I'm recommending for approval is, Kelly Miano to fill the position, Sandy's position, and, her start date would be January 26th.
Okay, so for John and,
Just so you
for
know,
lawyers, I'm gonna read this out.
I did email that to them.
You did, okay, did you guys see well, I'll read it real quick. So the building department is asking for approval to hire a replacement for Sandra Van Uden, who will be retiring in August. The funds are in the 2022 budget and have been approved to start on January 1st, so we can provide as much training as we can to the new person. As you all are aware, the building department clerk, zoning clerk, planning clerk is a vital position to the town, and it's not a position a person can do without a lot of training. We have interviewed the top 3 on the Nair County Civil Service list and also invited Patty Atkins to also interview, which she declined. We would like to hire Kelly Miano, M-I-A-N-O, for the position to start on January 26, 2022. The hire has been approved by the Teamsters, Nair County Civil Service, and she also complies with the residency rule. The wage will be $20.04 per hour as per the contract, and will be a 40-hour position, plus the additional Thursday planning and zoning meetings. So I'd like to make that motion to hire Kelly Miano.
Second.
The motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay, motion carried. Thanks, Tim. Deputy Supervisor Conrad, anything?
Nothing this evening, no, thank you.
Jeffrey Dell, anything?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, the Water Department. Jeff Ritter, I see you're online, do you have anything?
I believe I'm on the agenda.
Okay. And I think Melinda, do you have anything to add? I know you may be on the agenda.
No, I don't have anything to add, just, I guess I should say that we're hoping to reopen, on the 18th of January, the senior center,
Yes. Hopefully,
hopefully.
yeah, keep our fingers crossed. More stuff's getting canceled all the time. Thank you, Melinda.
You're welcome.
Okay, I think that's it. Our wastewater treatment chief operator Ritter. Jeff, you want to address your sewer use permit agreement?
Yes, there's no changes on the sewer use agreement for 2022. We just need the supervisor's approval, and I also have a 2022 modern leachate agreement, which there's no changes from the previous year.
We need myself to sign it as well, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so
Move for approval as printed and presented, and direct the supervisor to sign said agreement.
second, the motion is second. Any questions? All in favor? Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. I know, our attorney Al Bax looked it over and approved it. I believe that's
That is
it.
correct.
Yeah. Anything else, Jeff?
No, thank you very much.
Okay. Under Supervisor Broderick, legal, Al, do you have anything?
I have nothing to add, just making sure that you approve both agreements. There were 2 there. I'm not sure if Bill's motion included both agreements.
I only have one.
You only have one?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll also make the motion to approve. Do you not have a copy of the other one? I thought they're both
Wasn't
one and
in
the
the
same.
No, one was a leachate and one was,
I thought I had both at one time, but I don't think.
Oh, I apologize.
I only had the one.
I only have
I
one.
didn't print the other one off.
The one was the sewer use, which is the intermunicipality agreement. The second is the modern leachate agreement, for the wastewater treatment plant to accept leachate from modern landfill.
Yeah, that's the one we approved. So the other one is the sewer use agreement. Okay, which, yeah.
Move for approval of the sewer use agreement.
Second.
We have a motion, a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
Figured it out.
Motion carried.
We need one more motion to authorize the supervisor to sign that agreement.
Okay,
So moved.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carried. Engineering, Bob Landon, are you on there?
Yes, Mr. Supervisor. Just a quick update from our last meeting. The CSX pipe crossing is complete. The pipeline has been pressure tested and chlorinated. Those results have been sent to the health department for final review and approval, which we anticipate, of course, and then that project will be wrapped up in the spring once we have final restoration of that area. So it's been a long time coming, but we're in the home stretch here. So that's it for me at this point.
Okay, sounds good, thank you.
Yep.
Jackie Nello. Jackie, are you on? Yeah, I see an iPhone with a mute on, but I don't know. Okay, we can move forward.
Can you hear me?
Yep, there you are.
All right, I have submitted to the board budget revisions for 2021, and I ask for your approval.
I'll make that motion.
As presented, yeah.
Second.
I second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carried.
Thank you.
Did we do this one, did I miss it?
Hold on one second. No, we did not. Resolutions updating the 2023 assessment roll.
I'd like to hold on that, if we could, till we have a chance to talk to Linda Johnson.
Well, I told Linda I'd read the letter. She's just, we weren't gonna make any motion. I talked to Jason Myers earlier today. He had some questions. This is from Linda Johnson. I would like to request that a resolution to support the town assessor in updating the 2023 assessment roll be discussed and voted on. I'm attaching a resolution supporting the Cambria Town Assessor Debbie Lettieri in updating their assessment roll for 2023 for your review. I talked to Linda. She was okay. She's bringing the topic up and not making any motions or anything on it. If anybody has any questions, I would ask you to seek out Linda Johnson. I believe she told me our equalization rate is probably going to drop to around 53%, which is a level that really is getting extremely low. So
We talked about, one, we needed a second municipality to go in with us for the grant, and those are important to pursue, and I think our town council will actually read the one that has been submitted and give some input on that.
okay, yeah. Okay, I told Linda I would read it. So moving on to Councilman Guyton, liaison report, recreation and senior center.
Two things, Linda covered it, that will be opening the senior center on, 19th?
The
18th, on the 18th, and we'll be back in business. Melinda, is it possible that you could get somebody to help you change the sign out front, say reopening on the 18th?
Yeah, when I get back to work tomorrow, if it's not too windy, because that's a slim piece of glass, and
Right.
we can do it, but if it's a real windy day, it'd be tricky. But yeah, we can change it. That the center will be reopening January 18th.
Donna, can you put that on the Facebook account?
She already did.
You already did?
Yeah.
No, you're fantastic.
Okay, we'll do.
All right, thank you. Disappointed, closing, I missed my pickleball sessions. All right, the other thing I had was recreation. The ice rink was very successful. It is closed. Dave Train is making progress on getting the tent down and all the wood up and clean up the site. There was some chatter on Facebook about trying to extend it longer. They don't realize the fact is that the attendance drops off conspicuously once school starts, and it would be kind of futile to try to keep it open longer. And it would only be able to stay open if it was planned to be such. That's it.
Thank you very much. Councilman Jacoby.
I only have one thing, this is a motion. The police department to hire Brett Rogers as a part-time officer, starting date tomorrow, January 11th. The starting pay will be per the contract.
Okay, motion, can I get a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Frank, this is an individual you're looking forward to put on board?
Yes,
Okay,
new hire, existing position.
good. So we have a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
That's all I have, Steve.
Okay, John. Hope you feel better, buddy.
Thank you.
Councilman Morial?
Yes, I have three things on my agenda tonight. The first one, this was approved already in October 17, 2019 at the work session. This is from Dan Zano, Town of Lewiston, water foreman. He's requesting permission for Jeff Riedel to attend a class at Stevens Driving School as soon as possible, obtain a CDL's license. A license for the better of the water department. I don't think we have to make a motion. The letter's just being read into the minutes on this because it was already a motion and it was approved back in, like I said, the October 17, 2019. So, that's it for that.
Real quick, Jackie,
Yes?
do you need a motion or anything from us for sending him to school and paying for it?
No, that's fine. We already talked about it, and it's in their budget available to pay for the school this year.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Go ahead, sorry.
Okay. Second thing, we have a letter from Patricia Zano here. She's stating, with regret, I'm leaving my cleaning job at the Town of Lewiston Highway Department effective January 9th, 2022. I will continue working at the Town of Lewiston Police Building and the Town of Lewiston Senior Center. That's from Patricia Zano.
Okay.
And
I don't think, we don't need a motion, we don't need a motion there. I know, I talked to Dave Train, I believe he's got a company that's gonna be coming in and cleaning,
okay.
so.
And I'm gonna also, for Briar Oak Estates, Perry subdivision, we're calling for a public hearing on February 14th at 6 PM. I just wanna get that into the minutes also. So,
I think we need, that's a
we
motion.
gotta make a motion on that?
Second,
We have a motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye,
Aye.
opposed? Motion carried,
And that's it for me.
okay. And then Councilman Myers.
Yep, just a correspondence from the Sanborn Historical Society. They have a meeting on Tuesday, January 25th at 7 p.m. at the Bar Museum. And they'll have a special program, Music of the American Civil War, presented by Don Dwyer. And they're inviting the public out to that. Refreshments.
what was that date, Jason?
The 25th, January 25th.
January 25
I believe
at
it's
7
Tuesday.
p.m.
I didn't have the time.
7 p.m. Jason, any food?
Yeah, it says refreshments. And there's
Refreshments,
no charge.
yeah. Councilman Guyman will be interested. What'd you say, no charge?
That's even better.
Okay, thank you. I'll ask the privilege of the floor, anybody, any public concerns? Any issues? Anybody on Zoom that would like to speak? Okay, with that, I will ask,
Before, for adjournment, I'd like to, Frank, to all the police people, your police recognition day was yesterday. Thank you all, and hopefully they stay out of the ponds.
Yeah. Thank you, and just in memory of all the officers that went before.
our upcoming boards commission meetings, the Historic Preservation Commission will meet January 11th at 5:45 p.m. The Environmental Commission, January 11th at 7 p.m. Zoning Board of Appeals, January 13th at 6:30 p.m. Planning Board, January 20th at 6:30 p.m. And our regular town board meeting on January 24th at 6 p.m. I'll ask for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Thank you, everybody.